Everybody here is experiencing the dawn of a new era. And UT Pan American and the citizens of this community are going to get to experience it for once. And we are going to see a true revolution in the United States of America in the presidency and have change throughout the land.
And who was right on day one about the war in Iraq? I can't hear you. One more time. Who is going to lead us into a brighter future for our children? Who has brought more participants to the voting process and doubled the numbers in Hidalgo County for first-day voters by double its previous record? Viva! Obama! Viva! Viva! Obama!
I now like to introduce you the new leader of the new century, the next president of the United States, nuestro principio presidente Barack Obama.
Hello, everybody. Oh, thank you. Muchas gracias, Pan America. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We are at a defining moment in our history. Our nation is at war, and nobody knows that better than the people of South Texas, because we've got more veterans here and more people serving in the armed forces here than just about any place else in the country. Our economy is in a shambles, and people in South Texas know about that too. If you are ready, then we can stop using immigration as a political football and actually try to solve the problem. I don't like what the Republicans have been doing, talking about this as if it is a racial issue, as if it's just a southern border issue. We're going to have to change that. So I have already said we are going to work with local communities and listen to local communities. And we do have to deal with the border in an intelligent way. But we cannot do it just by building a wall all across the border. That's not going to work. We're going to have better patrolling and better surveillance. We're going to make sure that employers are treating workers properly and dealing with them legally. And we've got to provide a pathway for the 12 million people who are already here, give them a means of over time becoming legal. That is the right thing to do. We can be a nation of laws and a nation of immigrants. We can't wait. We can't wait. And I realized that the size of these challenges had outstripped the capacity of a broken politics to solve. That's how immigrants traveled to these shores, because they didn't know what to expect, but they had hope. That's how the greatest generation defeated Hitler and lifted itself up out of a Great Depression. They had faith and hope in each other. You know, we can't act afraid all the time. I remember what John F. Kennedy said. He said, we should never negotiate out of fear, but we should never fear to negotiate. Strong presidents and strong countries talk to their adversaries and tell them where America stands. And so when we do that, I want to go before the world community and say America's back. But we're also going to lead in helping countries like Mexico alleviate poverty and build schools. You know, when Cesar Chavez was in the midst of the fight to organize agricultural workers. Dr. King sent him a telegram and said, our cause is the same. Our cause is the same, because what Chavez and King and every other freedom fighter has understood is that there's a time, there's a moment in the life of every generation when that spirit of hope has to come through, where we decide that we are going to roll up our sleeves and together, arm in arm, we are going to march and organize and rebuild this country block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, county by county, state by state. And Texas, this is our moment, and this is our time, and if you are willing to stand with me, and if you are willing to vote for me, and if you are willing to work for me, then I promise you that we will not just win Texas, we will win this nomination, we will win the general election, and you and I together, we will change this country and we will change the world. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Thank you.